guys? Welcome back to the Beyond Buzz podcast. Today, we're going to show you the drink that we're going to be making. We're going to be making espresso martinis. So you need some bougie little espresso machine. I have this one that Audrey got me, but it only makes one espresso cup at a time. We're using espresso roast from Starbucks, so go get you that. If you want to make this drink along at home, you're going to need Grey Goose, Kahlua, and espresso, and little espresso beans. So anyway, you're going to take a shaker, put ice in it. Then you're going to start off. We like ours a little bit stronger, so we're going to do a shot and a half of Kahlua. Then we're going to go 2 shots of Grey Goose. Then what we're going to do is we're going to pour the espresso over the ice in the mixture that we've made in here. Literally just eyeball it. Put on there. Shake it up. Oh yeah! You want to shake it a lot to get it a little frothy in there, so it looks almost like a sundae or like a bushwhacker. Oh yeah! Oh, there we go. All right, guys, once you get the lid off after it takes 300 years, then you're gonna pour it right in here. Then you're gonna garnish with a couple espresso beans. And that is the Beehive Espresso Martini. That's my drink for the week. Enjoy, guys.
All right, I think we're live, ready for podcast number 4.
Number 4.
All right, guys, so you watched us make the espresso martinis, so you haven't taken a sip of yours yet, have you?
I haven't. I've been looking at it. I didn't want to ruin it.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted my first taste to be on film, so I'm just eyeballing these espresso beans. Mm-hmm. So it looks amazing. Yeah. And when Lance called and told me, like, we're drinking espresso martinis, all I could say was like, you bougie bitch.
Yeah. I've been on an espresso martini kick, and the restaurant in Biloxi, BR Prime, we actually went there last night, and they have the best espresso martini on planet Earth. Oh, man. So, of course, I had 2 of them.
Yeah, when you told me we were drinking these, I'm like, dude, we're only on episode 4. We haven't made it yet.
Yeah.
Like, we're drinking pinkies out espresso martinis, bitches.
Yeah, so let's test drive. Tell me what you think.
Oh, it smells amazing. We are definitely going to be beyond buzzed.
Yeah.
With alcohol and massive amounts of caffeine, we're going to be flying high.
Yeah, because there's 2 ounces of Grey Goose in there, then an ounce and a half of Kahlua, and then the rest is espresso.
And I can't wait to nibble on those little beans.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, nice. Podcast number 4. Welcome back to the Beehive. Oh, behave, baby. I have a surprise that I wanted to show you, but I wanted to show you while we did it on camera. So, hold on one second.
While you're getting the surprise out, do we need to have our right now about Elena? Because remember, the last episode, we were like, we're going to give a review. And if they didn't have these ice cream sundaes with moonshine in
bushwhackers.
Yeah. And that we were going to, the next episode, call you out, Elena. Mm-hmm. So, Elena, here's your call out.
Yes. We went there and they did not have the bushwhacker moonshine or whatever. And she claims that they did. And then I brought it up to her. She said no.
I think she got really drunk, stole the kids' chocolate ice cream, put moonshine in it, and I was like, my name's Elena.
I'm Elena, and I stole your damn little ice cream cone, and I was drinking moonshine, so it was basically a moonshine sundae.
Yeah. It's a bushwhacker, y'all. Yeah. That's probably what she's walking around. Look what I did.
I mean, that's an amazing idea.
It really is.
We should do
kick some little kid in the chest and take his ice cream.
All right, let me get this surprise. So I had golf balls made.
Oh, goodness.
With our podcast on.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Titleist Pro V1s.
Oh, no way in hell we're hitting these. Damn.
Yeah, so I'll put a picture close up on screen for you guys to see it.
Sick.
But yeah. So I saw that they had. I tried to get it to say Lance Armstrong's lost ball or missing ball, but it would only let me upload one image because the other side's got to say Pro V1 on it. So. But yeah, so
nice.
We got real balls. We're like legit as shit now.
Now we're Lance Armstrong plus 2.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, that's sick, man. Oh, goodness. So what's new with you? What you got going?
Not much.
Just living the dream.
Yeah, just editing every single day. Trying to keep up with the podcast because the podcast is super fun.
Yeah.
And yeah. But we did see where a lot of you want us to read comments, and we'll get to that eventually. But today I want to do a Mad Lib book.
Nice.
So I actually have 2 of them here, so you can pick one. This one's called My Bleeping Family Mad Libs, which is kind of funny. The other one is Ode to Alcohol Mad Libs.
Oh, goodness.
So, I think since this is like more of along the lines of like drinking and stuff, I think we should do this one. Because this one would be very appropriate for what
I see somebody has been playing already.
Yeah, no, I was looking at this one and I see that we played a couple times too. I almost want to read these.
They use the word nipples. Dirty little people.
Oh, man. Oh, God. Okay, all right, I got to read this. one. This is one that I see a bunch of funny adjectives that I use.
I think you were getting drunk on this one because I could read the handwriting at first, and now it's getting really sloppy, and there's a lot of water stains on it from like a cup.
Oh, because what we were doing, we would take a sip of water and try to hold it in our mouth, and whoever like busted out laughing lost.
Yeah.
So that's the one. Yeah.
Sick! This one has spittle on it.
All right, I want to read you this one. I just see these adjectives. So, all right. Dear white wine, this is your hairy cousin here. I know you think you are more slippery and refined, but let's gooch. You're pale, must be chilled before queefing, and just don't taste a tuna-ing plus the nuns you've served. Don't look as smelly as mine. And to be honest, you kind of look like old anal seepage fart. Oh my that's rough. God. That's gross. Also, if a group of women like Audrey and her gang of dildos get together over a sex store or two of white wine, all Sneaglefugen can break loose. Vicariously yours, red wine.
Oh my God. This is going to be so much fun.
Yeah. So go ahead and randomly pick one out of that one, and I'll pick one out of here. And then whatever one that you're going to do, you write that down and I'll write mine down. Does that make sense? So you pick one and then ask me like adjective or verb or whatever. And then you'll read my responses.
Okay.
And then I'll do this.
So I'm just going to tell you to, or ask you.
Yeah.
Give me a verb.
Yeah. And then, so like jerk off.
Oh my God. So if I were to pick this one, like, I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna put that on there. This is gonna be yours, right?
Yeah.
It already started off so good.
Yeah.
Jerk off.
Yeah. Verb.
Oh my God. Did you just ask me for a verb?
No, not yet. Exclamation, like a hooray or fuck or shit.
Fuck. Let's go with fuck. Yeah, I like fuck. Part of the body. Oh. I told you this was getting good.
Anus. Verb.
Spanking. Noun.
Hugh Hefner underwear.
That's a thing.
Adjective. Just the most off the wall shit. Just
God damn.
Yeah. Adjective.
I would like to know what this story's about, so I could at least get.
All it says is you can drink. That's all. That's the title of it.
Massively.
There you go.
And for you, adjective.
Slimy.
Ooh.
I need another adjective from you.
Smelly. Person in the room, female.
I guess we're just going to have to go Audrey by default.
Yeah. Oh, poor. Oh, my God.
Oh, man. That's rough.
Poor Odd.
That's rough.
Poor Odd.
All right. I need a noun, like a singular noun.
House. Another adjective.
Shit covered.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That is so fitting.
Type of liquid.
Piss. Another adjective. Man, there's so many adjectives.
Yeah. See, now you got to get creative. God, see, there's one that I want to say, but it's so bad that I'm not going to say it because it would have to be beeped out so that no one will have to know.
Dude, I cannot stop reading this sentence.
Dirty.
With the shit covered stick. Oh, my God. Dirty?
Yeah.
Okay. This is good. This is... Oh, my God. It's so funny.
I need another adjective.
God. There's so many. Yeah. That's what I was thinking, too. I was like, man, there's a lot of adjectives.
Adjectives are fun.
Yeah. We're going to say...
It only gets harder from here.
That's what she said.
Balloon tits.
Oh, man. Let's go with tasty.
There you go.
A plural noun.
Dildos. Oh. I feel like mine's going to be perfect.
Dude, I think you've memorized this one. You're like, all right, he's going to choose this one.
Adjective.
Handsome. An adverb.
Loudly.
Loudly, yeah. That yeah, definitely.
All right, I need a noun.
Anal beads.
Oh, sweet.
Gotta love them. I need a plural noun.
Rubber fists.
Oh my God. It's funny reading these because it's like you could see where you could put something in here to make it like proper.
Yeah.
You know, and then you just nail it with a 180. You know, just
That's so good.
you just
Noun.
rubber fist it.
I need a funny noun.
Tallywhacker, a past tense verb.
Banged.
Gosh. That's good.
Adjective.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. Good news is after this one, you only got one more adjective.
Gooey.
Oh, rough.
Yeah. Now I need an adjective. You got 2 adjectives in a row. If you just want to go ahead and double down on that.
Okay. Stank, spiky. All right. Now I need a number and a type of liquid. I think I already know what number you're going to pick.
69.
Yeah, I knew it. Type of liquid. Make it funny.
Lube. Anal lube. Anal lube. It's French.
Lube.
Color.
Baby shit green. I need another number, preferably like a big number.
1069.
1069.
On the number. Adjective.
Hairy. Oh my God. That's too
You're
good.
so much better at this game than I feel like I'm doing on mine.
Verb.
Swallowed.
Oh, sick.
A verb ending in ing.
Farting.
Oh.
Adjective. And then a noun. And then this one's done.
Lube covered.
Lube. Yummy.
And now I need a noun. And then a verb ending in ing again. And those are your last 2.
Spanking for the ing. Prostate.
That is going to be disgusting.
I need a noun.
Balls.
All right.
Yeah, you do yours first because I promise you this one is the winner.
Okay.
This is definitely the winner.
All right. So Matthew's Mad Lib was you can drink. Fuck. Fuck. You're finally 21 years old and you can legally spank. How should you celebrate this massive occasion? If you were smelly rich, you and your friends could head to Florida for spring break, have a wild house in Vegas, or go to Germany to drink huge steins of piss at Oktoberfest, because I bet that's what it tastes like. But don't worry, there are plenty of ways to drink yourself tasty at home. Try heading to the local Handsome Bar or throwing a massive anal bead at your best friend Matthew's house. If you decide to throw a tallywhacker party, you may need to work on your gymnastics so that you're ready to do a gooey keg stand. I'm going to throw up. And since you're planning on drinking 69 cups of anal lube, prepare yourself to run the 1,069-yard dash to the bathroom. Oh, no. However you decide to celebrate, try to swallow in moderation. That's the quote. Oh my God, that should be the name of the podcast. Swallow in moderation.
I don't know, man. You got some pretty good ones.
After all, you don't want to get so lube covered that you don't want another ball until you're 22. Okay, that was 10 times better than I expected it to be. Because yours, they were like, I'm not going to lie, they were kind of like basic, and I was like, all right, yeah, these could be all right. But then the way that it just kind of ran together.
Oh, dude, yours, this is definitely getting read at the next Thanksgiving. So.
All right. What's the title?
Thanksgiving menu.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
It's that special time of year when we gather together to jerk off ourselves silly and give thanks that the anus ball game is on later so that no one has to actually talk to each other. Here's a menu for today's dysfunctional family feast.
Nice.
Butter Hugh Hefner underwear, squash soup served with cranberry muffins, and a few slimy looks from Aunt Odd, who overheard you say her baby was definitely hit with the shit-covered stick. You nailed it. Oh, God. I'm going to use that as like, Jesus, that kid looks like he was hit with a shit-covered stick. We're using that tonight when we go out to dinner.
Yeah.
Like, Lance, look at this kid. He's been hit with a shit-covered stick. What do you think, Aunt Odd?
Oh, Oh, shit.
Baked dirty potatoes topped with mini dildos. A healthy dose of embarrassment as your mom loudly says, "Aren't you still trying to lose a few rubber fists, sweetie?" You should say that the next time. You're like, "Hey, man, you been working out?" Like, "Yeah, I lost a few rubber fists."
A few loose rubber fists.
Yeah. Banged turkey seasoned with fresh herbs and slathered in stank. Awkward silence as everyone watches your sister and her no-spike husband fight. Baby shitty green beans, melted butter sprinkled with an inquiry from your grandma.
Oh, God damn it.
If you're dating anyone hairy, and a reminder that you're not farting any younger.
Oh, man.
Prostate pie with a scoop of relief that you have another year until next thanks spanking.
Who wants some prostate pie?
Yeah. God. Man, I cannot wait until I see another ugly kid and be like, "You've been hit with a shit-covered stick." I am using that one.
God, dude.
Then I'm going to go lose a few rubber fists.
Yeah, that's crazy. That was amazing.
Yeah, those are
That's
really fun.
fucking perfect.
That was... Oh, that deserves a sip. Good God.
That was super fucking
Yeah,
good.
that's good. Oh, my God.
All right, so if you guys like the Mad Libs, let us know, and we could. I actually kind of want to do one of these every single day.
Yeah,
'cause we have so many other ones.
That's a good intro to the show.
Yeah.
Right after the drinks, we're like, all right, we're going to get loosened up.
Yeah.
Enjoy our drinks. And
See what new adjectives. I'm going to start reading the dictionary and find adjectives and adverbs and nouns that are like absolutely the
You
funniest
think
shit
a dictionary or like a thesaurus would be better?
Either way. One of them.
Yeah, we're going to start reading.
Yeah.
Period. Reading helps.
I don't know how to read.
Yeah, that's a problem. You're asking me all these questions. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, we're already 21 minutes into it.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah. But what I'm going to do is I think in editing, I'm going to cut out like the first part. Mm-hmm. Like every time we paused. So it's like adjective, you give me it, and I'm just going to like hard splice
that.
it.
I'll probably lose like 3 minutes. Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah, but no, that was super funny.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Yeah,
That's good
depending on how this podcast go, we might do one at the end too, just for fun, just for funsies.
Yeah, see where we're at.
But you told me that you had a story that you were going to tell me.
I got to go through my notes here. Oh yeah, because it's too funny. I don't know if you've ever been to one of these type of things, and if you haven't, then don't ever plan on going.
Okay.
But also, I know you and how you're going to react. And I can't wait to see, like, you improv and just be like, oh, I'm going to give you an idea or my view on someone that would go to these. And so coming up with the ideas of what we can do for the show and how to get it out there and everything, as far as, like, merch and, setting up stands or meet and greets or however it goes. I was talking to someone the other day and it got brought up, like, oh, well, maybe you should try like going to a networking event. Mm-hmm. And I said, absolutely not. I would never in my entire life go to a networking event. And I don't know. Have you ever been to one?
No.
I don't know
what they do there.
Oh, this is perfect. This is going to be really, really good. This is going to make even better. So a networking event is basically you go to, they may have it like downtown, like at Seville, and it's a meet and greet. Okay.
With a bunch of, in my mind, what I'm thinking of is a bunch of rich people walking around with wine, and they're like,
so you're halfway there. Okay. You're halfway close. It's a meet and greet of people in different industries. Okay. Mm-hmm. We could go down there. You have salesmen, like if you're a car salesman or something like that, and they meet up, and it could be downtown. It could be, at a restaurant, pretty much like a gathering, like a conference room.
Yeah.
And basically, it's a bunch of people that no one knows exist. Mm-hmm. And they offer services for companies that you may or may not know exist. Huh. Their services you may or may not know exist. So they're there, but not only are they there to meet people like, oh, hey, my name's Lance and I sell cars or whatever. Mm-hmm. They think they are so fucking entitled. Oh, okay. They have this attitude like, hi, Lance. My name is Steven, and I sell mattresses. And thanks to me, 10,000 people now are getting the best sleep of their lives. right? So they walk around with this, and that's how they present themselves, like they've accomplished, like they own life. Like this is their world, you live in it, right? And nobody knows who the hell they even are. Yeah. And they walk around with this attitude, you know, like, oh, what are you doing? Oh, my name is Billy, you know, and I am a mover. I take loads, and it's like, yeah, I bet you do, Billy, from one place to the other. It's like, oh, really? I bet you do. Yeah. You say no more. But so, you know, I'm like, there's no way in hell I would go down there and just mingle with these people. Yeah. So no one like really knows anybody until you get in with these people, and they do this. And I speak on this because at the company I used to work for, every Thursday we'd have this group come in. And they would want someone from our office, and they would use our office conference room, and we'd charge them like $60, you know, because typically they would go to like the Hampton Inn and use like their conference room. Yeah, exactly. That's like a couple $100. So it's like, hey, $60, but also, you know, we would try to sell them our little product for their offices or whatever. Yeah. But they would have guys in there from like a chiropractor, yard, like landscapes. And I mean, you would sit in there and listen to these people, and it's like, oh, so Bob, you know, we heard that you opened up a new window washing company.
Of course you did.
You know, and Bob's like, oh yeah, and they're like, well, how's your day going, Bob? He's like, oh, now better now that I can see clearly.
Oh God,
good one, Stephen. I like that. You know, and it's like they all chuckle, and you know, man, go check them out if your windows are dirty and you need to see clearly in life too. Go check out Bob's window cleaning. It's like, shut the fuck up. You know, like, how can you live with yourself?
That's so
and
dumb.
I sit there, and it's like, no way in actual fuck. We would get kicked out, first off, you know, because just our attitudes be like, oh, yeah, this is what you do. But like, oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. Yeah. You know, you work for this company I've never heard of, and you do this service I've never even knew existed, but yet you act like you own the world, and you're in here bragging on yourself, handing me a business card. If you're that MFing good, you don't need a business card because everyone knows who you are, and you don't go to. Yeah. So do you think that Fred Levin, whenever he was alive, went to these to say, hey, I'm Fred Levin. I'm the baddest MFing attorney, not only in Pensacola, but probably in the United States. The University of Florida named their law school after me because I donated $4 million fucking dollars. Yeah. He doesn't go to stuff like that. No, you know who he is.
Yeah, exactly.
You might have to bleep this out. That's big dick status. And that's what we're trying to get. Yeah. I'm not going down there to say, hi, you know, like we made it. And then hopefully you just grovel at my feet and be like, oh, look at him, Lance. It's a new guy over here. You know, let's go see what he does.
These are our business cards.
Yeah, exactly.
We could go to that and then sit there and hand out these golf balls because at least then you'd be getting something useful out of it and they're not going to throw it away like a business card.
Yeah. And then at the end, we could turn around and be like, everyone here in here has our balls in their hands and give them the big middle finger and walk out. Yeah. Here, put 2 of these in your hands, put 2 of those in your hands, put 2 of these.
Oh, Lance Armstrong? You only get 1.
Yeah, you don't, you half off. And we're going to give you the big middle finger as we walk out of here because now that all y'all have are balls in your hands. But dude, that's the thing. So and that's why I was like, man, I know Lance is going to like thrive on this because it's like, everyone knows someone like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's just full of ego.
I don't want to go to those because it's gonna be it's gonna be a pissing contest. Yeah, and then the people that are gonna be there are gonna just treat you like shit. You could literally win the lottery tomorrow, have $100 million in your bank account, and walk in there, and someone who makes $20,000 a year is gonna like belittle you.
Like, oh, you do a podcast.
I wash windows. Yeah. Okay. I wash them with my tongue. I lick windows for a living.
Yeah. You have a puppet? Is that what I heard? Oh yeah. Oh,
yeah. Okay. No, actually, my favorite thing on Facebook is it says describe what you do without telling me what you do, and every single time I want to say I stick my hand up someone else's ass and make them talk.
I made a TikTok with Scooter, and it was like, what do you call the guy that sticks his hand up your ass and makes you talk? And it said, Daddy.
Oh shit! At least they can pull my hair.
Yeah,
that would be super funny.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I see. If I went to one of those things, I don't think I would take it seriously. I would just walk around and be like, okay, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah. Everyone's so fucking full of themselves. Mm-hmm. And you sit there and listen to them, and they just pound on their chest. It's an ego fest. Yeah. You know what I mean? And they just like, well, I sold $3,000 this month of TikToks, or, it's like, shut the fuck up. Get over yourself. Yeah. If you're that good and people know who you are, you don't have to go to stuff like that because you're that good.
Oh my God.
That's the best part.
Yeah. I think it would be an amazing fucking prank idea to just like sit here, like even on the podcast, like if enough people proposed us to do this, we could sit here and you and I mixed with the fans could sit there and make up some bullshit business. Yeah. We even have cards made, like business cards, and we go there and try to get someone to believe in our business, and we just talk shit about it. Because I'm a firm believer that if you say anything with confidence, someone will believe it. And I think it'd be funny as fuck. I think it would be the funniest shit ever if we could sit there and just make up some random business.
And have like Odd kind of film it and then post that on and be like, hey, this is what y'all, so that's a good thing.
We like plant psychiatrist.
Oh my God.
I'll come talk to your plants and make sure that they grow a fulfilled life. And
plant therapist.
Yeah.
Oh, an emotional
but it's got to be a plant psychiatrist, so it could be called PP.
Therapist with a P.
Yeah.
Therapist.
Patherapist. Like pterodactyl.
This plant has emotional damage.
Yeah. Paphone.
Oh my God.
Knife.
That would be
P
so
as in
much fun.
phone, K as in knife.
Oh my God, we got to do that. We need to start going to networking events with a bogus company.
Yeah, just some bullshit thing. Just how much money you made in sales?
Yeah,
$5. Like 5.
Yeah,
5,000, 500, 5.
Just 5.
Yeah,
yeah. Was it like a high five? Like, was it a handshake?
Yep.
All of them. How much have you made? All of it.
And then you go to shake their hand, but you have a ball in your hand.
Yeah.
What the fuck's this?
You're going to want to keep that.
It's my ball.
Yeah.
It's Lance Armstrong's lost ball.
That's exactly.
Because you only get one.
That's it.
Oh, shit. That's too good.
Yeah, I was just like, man, there's no way in hell I could ever drag myself into that.
Now, I would be more, before I do that, I would spend the money on a billboard.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Like, can you imagine seeing our face or our thumbnail for one of our videos on like a Las Vegas strip or something? Like, that'd be sick.
Oh, yeah. That'd be really good.
Because each casino has those big ass little electronic billboards. And if you paid, I don't know, I'm assuming it's probably stupidly expensive, but I'm sure if you paid that and then put our podcast up there or our B logo or even the thing that says Beyond Buzz Podcast with a little B just for a couple seconds.
What if we could get these to Top Golf? Maybe not Pro V1s, obviously.
Yeah.
But like our like, hey, we'll sponsor your golf balls. Mm-hmm. Like, if we can just put our B on it.
I mean, at that point, you'd be better off just
opening up your own.
Well, I mean, shit. Yeah, I'll open up a Top Golf all day long and just have my balls out there. But no, what I was going to say is this is going to sound like an ass backwards way of doing it, and it's kind of expensive. But if we could find like cheap ass golf balls, put our logo on it, get hundreds or even thousands of them, we take those to Top Golf and just throw them out, like hit them out into the thing. Because then they're going to be cycled back through, and I highly doubt they're going to take the time to take out 1,000 golf balls with our logo on it.
That's pretty good. We could easily go up to Atlanta and get those.
Yeah, if we could find a wholesale person that makes golf balls, even if they're just the cheapest golf balls on planet, I think I want to do it.
Yeah.
That would be a funny vlog.
We're out here hitting our own balls.
Yeah. And then they're not going to know that happened.
Yeah. I mean, because
people take their own golf bags in there all the time. And we can just hide the balls in the bags.
Yeah.
That's so easy.
Yeah, it's going to be real easy.
And we don't even need to pay for the bay outside of like an hour or so. Just pay for the minimum because they turn off the ball machine. Mm-hmm. We're going to get in trouble because we're out here just admitting guilt. But
what if we go behind the net and we're just hitting them back over the net?
Just taking turns launching them over the net from the parking lot. What are you doing? Trying to get my brand out there. Like some people, like if they're becoming rappers or singers, they'll go to like Walmart or Publix parking lot and
even the mall.
Yeah. They try to sell their mixtape.
I bought one for $5 before. I felt bad for the guy. I mean, he had a whole stack of them. I could tell he hadn't sold any of them. I was like, fuck it. And I just bought one.
I've never entertained it. There's this one guy, he came up to me, I think we were in New Orleans, and he handed it to me. And I was like, cool, it's free. Great. I take it. I'm like, all right, thanks, man. I start walking. He's like, that'll be $25.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck that. You can have it back.
What, you're paying me?
Yeah.
This is good. I'll take 2, please.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you want to pay me $50 for 2 of your stupid mixtapes, and then I'll go out and I'll try to flip it or give it away to somebody. I don't give a shit.
You should give him out at that point.
Yeah,
$25. And no one even knows who you are.
Exactly.
He would be good for the networking conference.
Yeah. Go out there and try to get someone at these networking conventions to.
Yeah, exactly. Go to these networking conventions and say, I'm a celebrity rapper.
Speaking of conventions, and this is so left field, it just came into my head, but I remembered the Mad Lib thing that we did, and also when I was talking about Las Vegas, the billboards. In Las Vegas, they have a sex toy museum.
Oh my God.
So whenever
everyone's walking out of there kind of like,
oh my God. God, why does my back hurt after I do anal? Damn.
Yeah, exactly. Don't sit on the seat.
Yeah. So they have that, and then they also have sex toy conventions.
Wow.
That's crazy. Like they'll rent out the entire convention center at one of the casinos, and they'll just have
massive amounts of people in there, just waving them around.
Yes.
Just fisting it. God, freaks, man. But it's Las Vegas,
great.
so that's expected. If you did that here in Pensacola, oh my God.
Yeah, you'd get a couple people that show up, and they're all going to be weird and or missing all their teeth.
Yeah.
Both.
Right, yeah, all of the above. Yeah.
God, that would be so.
It would almost be fun just to host one, just to see who would show up. And then get up there and be like, y'all thought we were going to give out free dillies.
Yeah.
You know? Joke's on y'all. We did this just so we can put a face to the crazy around here. Yeah. So now we know who the crazy ones are in Pensacola.
The little party favors, like little goodie bags with dildos in it.
Little dildos.
Little dildos.
Oh my God. That'd be a good bar name.
Oh God. Then Thick Thursday. It's just people.
Thick Thursday. Yeah. That was my stage name.
But he came out on a Friday, so
that's it.
He was a little overdue.
That was a day late.
Oh man.
Oh, that's good.
But what's new? What's going down?
Oh man, just regular work week, trying to get back to filming because this is too much fun. This is honestly, we said it the last episode was like this is our therapy.
Yeah.
And it's like I build up all week of just random shit. And it's like, I can't wait to film. I can't wait just to... I wish we could do this every single day. So everyone needs to just finger tap the hell out of this. Share it, tag us in it, whatever you got to do because
we could stay up to date with all the current trendy shit. Like right now...
the Chris Rock,
the Chris Rock, Will Smith thing all day. So when it first happened, like I'm going to go ahead and give you guys my opinion.
And then I'm going to give you mine. Yeah. And then we're just going to... y'all.
Yeah. So my opinion, when I first saw it, I was like... Okay, Will Smith was laughing, and I was like, okay, it's kind of staged. It kind of looked staged when Will Smith was laughing, and then Jada looked at Will Smith and was like, you ain't gonna say shit?
Right.
And then all of a sudden, the camera cuts back to Chris Rock, and he's like, oh, wow, what's happening? Yeah. And it's like, you're an actor, dude. Yeah. Act a little bit better, at least. Yeah. And then Will Smith walks up there and slaps the shit out of him. But the slap didn't sound as good as a slap should have.
Right.
But if it really hurt Chris Rock, he played it off perfectly.
Yeah. His face didn't even turn red.
Yeah.
You smack my face, there's going to be some blemish, some blood.
Exactly. Yeah. And so that's what I was looking for. I was like, any form of discoloration on his, and it wasn't there.
Well,
unless it was the camera or the makeup that he
well, and no, you're absolutely right. And so if you go on Google or YouTube and look up people getting smacked in slow motion, their face, their skin literally deforms.
Yeah.
And then their head moves. Like your nose is over here, and then your head catches up.
Yeah.
Chris Rock, it's not that way.
Mm-hmm. He's like,
he eats into it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He turns with it. And Will Smith walks up and he pauses, and then he just brings it from right field.
Yeah.
And like, wham.
And that's the most dramatic and acting way to slap somebody.
So I'm 100% with you that is fake. Okay. Yeah. My outlook on it now is Will Smith just set the bar for anybody that attends a comedy show. So if I'm there with my wife and say I'm into the thick bitches, right? I like them big and juicy, right? And the guy on stage was like, oh, when's the baby due?
Oh, man.
And I'm like, oh, motherfucker, she's not due.
Yeah.
You know, she's due for a feeding, but not a fucking birthing.
She's due for a buffet.
Right. Yeah. We're due for her fucking midnight meal, asshole. She's not going to give birth. She'll give birth tomorrow to whatever she eats tonight.
To the toilet.
But she's not pregnant. So now I'm entitled because Will Smith, we'll call it the Will Smith clause.
Yeah.
Right. We'll put this in the
Will
law.
Smithed into it.
Yeah. I just Will Smithed you. Right. I'm going to get up. Because it's legal. It's allowed because Will did it. Why can't I?
Yeah.
And I'm going to walk up there and I'm going to smack the shit out of him because I didn't like what he said about my wife and nobody's going to do anything about it. You're not going to get arrested. You're not going to get charged with assault and battery. What? You're just going to say, oh, I'm going to dismiss myself from comedy shows now? Like he dismissed himself from the Academy now? Like, get out of it. Dude, if that was me, I'd be in jail in 3.5 seconds. So would Lance. Anybody would have.
Yeah.
They just overlooked it.
Yeah, and then they said that security came up and talked to Will Smith and said, hey, don't do that. Bullshit. No, they didn't.
And
it's Will Smith. No one's going to tell Will Smith what to do.
Right. And then they said, oh, well, we asked him to leave and he refused.
So then throw his ass out.
Since last time I checked, it wasn't the Will Smith Awards.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure there's enough cops there, or you can get enough there to drag his ass out by the fucking ankles. Yeah. But y'all didn't do that. And you know what you could have done? But like, look, since you don't want to leave, that's fine. You were the winner tonight, but we're not going to give you your award.
Nope. And I think he should forfeit all of them because he resigned from the Academy of or whatever the Oscars do or whatever. He resigned from that. So I think since he resigned, since he acted like that, he should have to give back all his Oscars.
Because was that his? How many does he have? I think that was his first.
Oh, really?
That he actually won.
Wow.
I know he's been nominated. So back in 2016,
I didn't know if he had any more. That's just my ignorance.
Well, I know in 2016, Jada said that she was going to boycott. They were boycotting the Oscars because Will Smith wasn't nominated for the role that he played in a movie or whatever. And
Leonardo DiCaprio, it took him forever to win an Oscar.
Right.
And that man... Like, no offense, I love Will Smith to death. He's a good actor, but
amazing.
But Leonardo DiCaprio is better, and
some things. Overall acting.
I mean, the roles that Leonardo DiCaprio play versus Will Smith, it's completely different though.
The handicapped brother in Gilbert Grape. Blows your mind. Yeah. It's like I actually thought he was Down syndrome kid, but he wasn't. That was him.
Yeah.
But
and then in Wolf of Wall Street, and then in The Great Gatsby, Logan hates The Great Gatsby, but I think it's amazing. He did an amazing job. And then in Django, he's so good. And then he only wins an Oscar for The Revenant or whatever, the bear movie where he gets messed up. But
see, and Chris Rock made a joke on those Oscars in 2016 about Jada saying, we're boycotting them because they didn't nominate Will and, this whole thing. And Chris Rock's joke was pretty good. He's like, her boycotting the Oscars is like me boycotting Rihanna's underwear. I wasn't invited, So the jokes have been going on. And that's the thing too, man. You're a comedian. You have that mentality, and being that you were laughing when he made the joke, you get it. You look to the left and you see a bald-headed evil bitch, because I can say that because if you look at the backstory on Jada and how she treats Will, she's toxic as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Her little, I get it. She has medical issues with her whole hair loss thing, and that's understandable. But you laugh it off, okay? In case in point.
It's literally a joke.
Right.
People who are getting offended about it are no different than the people who tried to essentially cancel SML. Who got offended by all the shit that we were doing.
Exactly.
Literally, we make fun of everybody. We still do make fun of everybody.
I make fun of my own brother who, and here's a whole story about that. So Chris Rock made a joke about that, and her hair loss thing. I get it that it's a disease and a medical condition, but it's not like life threatening from what I understood. So Jason, my brother, was diagnosed with cancer a couple years ago, right? And he's huge. He's way bigger than I am. He's 6'7", 325 on a good day. His shadow's 200 pounds, but he's just a big dude.
We'll have him on the podcast so you guys can see the size difference.
You won't even, we'll have to set the camera. He'll be as tall as the red carpet back here.
Sitting down.
Yeah, he'll be kneeling down.
Yeah.
And we're going to be nipple high. So he's just a big dude. And I told him, when he got diagnosed, I was like, man, this sucks. I was like, and of course, knowing me, you got to tell a joke. Because I think laughter can heal a lot.
It's literally the best medicine.
And you got to have a positive outlook, and you got to laugh about stuff.
Yeah.
And I told him, I was like, man, this sucks, but I was like, dude, to be honest with you, I said, I know it's not the weight loss program that you,
Oh no,
that, you know, it is of your choice.
yeah,
But you could lose a few pounds, you know? Like, I know chemo's not the weight loss program you want to be on, but, you know, I'm just saying, you could lose a few pounds. So he laughed about it. He's like, I know, you know, And as he started his chemo treatment, he went ahead and shaved his hair, you know, because he's like, I don't want to be freaked out by losing hair. I'd rather just
Go ahead and have it on.
get rid of it on my own. So it's my choice, right?
Yeah.
My body, my choice. Got it. And so that was cool. So he started his treatment, and being that he's so big, he could take, you know, they could double up the treatment. They're like, dude, we're going to hit you hard with this chemo. And we're going to get this stuff knocked out of you. So he's like, great. Well, dude, it was like, I want to say like a month afterwards, maybe 3 weeks. Went over there and I went to see him and have a drink with him. And I walk in and I'm like, Jason. And he's like, what? And I was like, dude, I mean, if you wouldn't have told me you had cancer and was going through chemo, I honestly would have thought you were just a really big, bald, fat guy. Like, seriously, I was like, dude, have you lost any weight off of it? And he's laughing. He's like, man, no, I actually gained 5 pounds. I was like, you're the face of chemotherapy then.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, you not only took chemo, but made it your bitch and you gained weight.
yeah,
You know?
that's crazy.
So, you know,
Everyone that you know that does go through stuff like that, they get like super sick and they get super skinny and just crazy.
no, and he was able to bounce back and look at it positive and keep that positive outlook. And every time I came around, I always made him laugh. I was like, dude, you don't have cancer. All you did was shave your head. You know, like, joke's on us. But yeah, so anyway, it's when we make fun of, or not making fun of Jada, but we're talking about it. It's like we made fun of our own family or cracking jokes just to lighten the mood. So Chris Rock's joke is nothing like, okay, you know, G.I. Jane 2.0, and it's like, Will laughed at it. That's the thing. He's a comedian. He gets it.
Yeah.
We get it.
Yeah.
You know?
And at the beginning of it, like I was saying, I was kind of on Will Smith's side, like, okay, yeah, stand up for your woman, go do that. But then the more I thought about it, the more TikToks I watched, the more shit came out. I was like, Chris Rock's a comedian.
Right.
And if anyone takes Will Smith's side, and I was guilty of it at first, because I was like, all right, yeah, Will Smith's sticking up for his woman. But if any comedian has to have that fear in them of what I can and can't say on stage.
Exactly.
To me, life's too short to be offended. If you're offended about something, take whatever it is, ball it up into a little ball, and shove it in your ass.
There you go.
That's my thought on it. Because I don't think, like, life is too short to be offended. If you spend all your time, or you have 24 hours in a day, and if you spend 30 minutes or an hour being offended or upset about something, then you're giving time to something that doesn't give a shit about you.
Yeah.
And so it's like, it is damn near impossible to offend me.
Right.
Like, I make fun of myself. I have huge ears. It'd be like that. I can't change it.
Big ass head. I wear a hat all the time because it's like I try to like kind of consume it. But man, it's like a 7 5/8 head. It's a massive head, you know, like, and it's been the same size since I've been in the 5th grade.
Oh man.
Yeah. So imagine walking around with this dome on a little body. And it's like, you know, finally when I got bigger in high school, even the coaches were like, put the football helmet on. You know, it's like, we don't have one big enough. It's like, because I got a massive dome and it's fine.
Yeah.
You know, I got to get the stretch fitted hats because if I'm like, tell them my actual size, they're like, holy shit.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
Like, we're going to have to add extra fabric. So,
yeah. So like I was saying, like, life's too short to be offended about shit. So don't be offended about it. Yeah. And if you are going to go to a comedy club or go to an award ceremony or go to something where there's going to be comedians there whose job is it to make fun of people and to say shit that is possibly controversial or say shit that's funny or whatever, don't go there if you're going to get offended.
And if you've never been to a comedy show, just know this. I've been to one where they dim all the lights, right? And it was super dark in there.
Yeah.
And the comedian on stage brought a flashlight. And so he was like flickering it on people. And he's like, oh, look at this big-headed son of a bitch, you know? Like, and look at this person. And what do you do for a job, sir? And he was just, dude, he ripped the whole crowd. So it was like, just know this, if you've never been to one, that's what they're going to do. Yeah. You're going to go in there. And that's what makes them so funny, though, is because they can just pick up on stuff right then, you know, without a skit. And they're just like fucking with the crowd.
Yeah.
But also, you can go home and be like, Chris Rock just made a joke about me.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
like, how fucking cool is that? And if you don't like the joke, Will, just yell at him.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you little fucker, don't talk about her.
Yeah.
You know?
Will Smith could have easily cracked a joke
Right.
on Chris Rock, and that would have been funnier because it's like the crowd is giving Chris Rock some shit.
Right.
And that would have been cooler than walking up and slapping the shit out of him.
Yeah.
But slapping the shit out of him gives you more views.
Exactly.
Plus, no one watches the Oscars. Yeah. And I saw a meme the other day, and it said, I wouldn't have even known the Oscars were going on if the Chris Rock and the Will Smith shit didn't happen. I was like, same.
Yeah. And Will Smith, here's a joke. If you're watching this, and I hope you are, I hope you stay tuned.
Someone send it to
Or
him.
maybe like screenshot this part right here, because this is the first joke I thought of when you just said, like, right now, improv as hell. When you're like, Will should have cracked a joke on Chris. I'm like, absolutely.
Yeah.
Will should have came back and been like, hey, motherfucker, didn't I kill you in Men in Black 1 at the end? When he killed the creature that had all the little cockroaches in it?
Funny.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, didn't I squish you when you came out of the dumpster before I killed the massive cockroach? You know,
funny.
like, say something, witty. Don't, like, laugh.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Like, okay.
Right, yeah, exactly.
All right,
'Cause-
here's the attention that you were wanting.
Exactly.
You got it.
And your wife has a 28-year-old boyfriend that has
Right.
more in her mouth than, whatever. Okay.
And apparently, from what something else I heard is that the Chris Rock joke about the G.I. Jane thing was when there was a G.I. Joe movie that came out or whatever, and the actress that was playing G.I. Jane, she, during the filming of that movie, was cheating on her husband or boyfriend or whatever it was.
Demi Moore with Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
Right.
And so I thought that was funny as shit because I didn't think about that. I thought it was a bald joke because, like a G.I. Joe, usually they shave their head for going into the military and stuff like that.
Yeah,
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
But when I found out about she was cheating on her, I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
And
he took an angle there. Yeah, exactly. Because everyone's like, oh, man, about the hair. And it's like, it kind of wasn't.
Yeah, and that's 10 times funnier because the hair is funny by itself, but I don't think he was going for the medical problem. I think he was going for the cheating on Will thing.
And dude, so you don't go on your own wife's red table, interview and basically have her tell you in front of your face that it wasn't an affair, it was an entanglement. Like, okay, your legs got entangled with his legs, like around your ears. Like, what the fuck is that?
Well, I'll tell you what's not going to get tangled up. Her hair.
Yeah. It's not an entanglement.
Don't come slap me, Will.
Yeah.
Don't come slap me.
Come slap me. Because you're going to
slap you back.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I'm going to slap the shit out of you back, you big-eared fucker. Send your ass back to Bel Air, Fresh Prince. But no, I love Will. Good God. I mean, I'd let him smack me just for the hell of it. Like, dude, just do it. Like, get your anger out. Don't smack Chris. Chris
is just being funny. And then I don't know if you saw Jim Carrey. Like, I love Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey is my favorite actor. He's the whole reason I want to do voices and do the whole thing.
I did watch his interview.
He said he would sue him for $200 million
because Will's worth $325 million. Oh, yeah. He would still he would leave him a millionaire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that too, and it was like, yeah, Chris isn't, pressing charges, and Jim's like, I would have woke up this morning and filed a lawsuit for $200 million. Like
$200 million.
Note to self: I'll never smack Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Hell no.
God, that's.
But yeah, oh man,
that pissed me off though, because I saw where a lot of people were like, oh, Will Smith this or Will Smith that, and I was like, oh, he was defending his wife. But then the more I thought about it, I was like, yeah, Chris Rock's a comedian, and if I feel the way that everyone feels who's taking Will's side, then they're gonna say, well, it's no different than people coming after like SML for saying whatever it is. Because when Nintendo was trying to sue us, the stack of things that we did was this thick on every offensive thing we've ever said. And it's like, it would be different if we were only targeting a certain group, but we make fun of everybody. And that's what people don't understand. It's like, oh no, you make fun of people? We make fun of ourselves.
Yeah, and there was a big bitch whenever Logan opened up the store. And, you know, this lady had no idea what SML was, right? She seen some of the puppets and went and tried to do her research and was like, oh my God, they're making fun of special needs kids, and I got a special needs daughter and all this stuff. I was like, hold on a second, lady.
We're not making
fun of them by any means. Absolutely not. Yeah. We're actually giving them content that they like. Yeah. And if you ever look back, and this is a rant, like, not to pound myself or, you know, on the chest and make myself look good or whatever, but I will go out of my way on TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram, any social media that, you know, these kids follow, and I will make sure I leave a comment and a like, hey, buddy, you know, if it's a special needs kid and they're trying to make a video or anything, you know, and like all their stuff and support them and give them, you know, encouragement.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with making fun of your kid. We make content for special needs type kids, in my opinion, you know.
We give them an escape. And that was one thing that was bothering the hell out of me when YouTube was demonetizing our stuff. It was like the people behind the computer just clicking delete.
I don't like this.
Yeah. The people clicking that, they don't understand what they're doing, like the bigger picture of it. Because I get so many emails all the time saying, oh, my kid does this or my kid does that. And like one of my favorite emails, I'm not going to say any names, but I do read the emails. I don't reply to them all because I feel like if I reply to one, I have to reply to all of them, and I'll spend
the guilt dude. I know.
Yeah,
oh my God,
it's messed up. But I feel bad, but I still read them. So you guys are still touching my heart every single time y'all send me something. But anyway, so there was one, and the kid had like Asperger's, and he didn't really like talk as much.
Yeah,
and like he just like kept to himself. No, it was Down syndrome. He had Down syndrome. He just didn't talk to anyone as much. He had a horrible time trying to figure out how he was going to express himself. And he found our videos. And then he would watch Jeffy and how Jeffy would react, especially like Jeffy gets bullied. Yeah. That's like our number one, because it's finally Jeffy sticking up to the bully. Because like if you're a bully, fuck you.
Yeah, exactly.
Like don't make fun of people. I mean, unless you're in the comedic setting, like we just talk about, like, don't make fun of people, but not in a mean way. Yeah. Like,
don't be a bully and show up at meet and greet and act like, oh yeah, you know, like we're going to show you all the love. Like, absolutely not. We're going to show these other kids that have needs and stuff, you know, and it's like, support them, man, because that's, you know, obviously that's what it's all about. They're the ones, like you said, it's an escape. It's an escape from their reality. They may get bullied at school. They get bullied at a park or wherever, after daycare, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And they resort back to these videos and they find peace and they love it, and they can actually like almost relate to it. And then when we do like the meet and greets, dude, and seeing some of these fans come up and they have like tears in their eyes, like, oh my God, like, we love you. Just to see and be a part of it, just for you to say hi to them, man, it's like, all right, this is so
it's great. And for the mom sent me an email and said my son was never able to like really talk or express himself or anything, and he found your videos, and then all of a sudden he starts talking complete sentences.
Yeah,
I was like, that's sick, and and so I was like, all right. That right there is why I want to keep doing it. And for YouTube to sit there and say, well, screw you guys, we can't do this and you can't do that and you can't do this, blah, 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 blah. Because one person got offended. And I don't even think that they really got offended. I think that they just were like, oh, screw them for being successful. Report. And it's like, mind your own business.
Exactly.
If you don't like it, leave. Like, don't hit the dislike button. Don't tell me in the comment section that it's the worst thing you've ever seen. Like, at the end of the day, we're still going to do it. So if you tell me it's the worst thing you've ever seen, guess what? There's going to be another one next week.
Exactly. And like, your view still counts.
Yeah. So if you watch this entire podcast and at the end of it, you're like, it fucking sucks. Dislike, leave a comment. I disliked your video because it sucked.
Thank you.
Yeah. You gave us watch hours.
Exactly.
You probably hit an ad once it gets monetized. I mean, at the end of the day, like, we get the last laugh, like in not even in a mean way. We're just doing it. Like, we do this for the millions of people who like watching it and who find it as an escape or whatever.
Absolutely.
So,
and to show that, you know, like TikTok, make on TikTok, right? So TikTok, to me, I'm just doing it for fans. I don't have to do TikTok. I don't make anything from TikTok. You know, it's like, it's just, when you see the fans' comments and they're like, oh my God, I love you so much. I love Scooter. I love this. I love that. And you make them laugh and they come back and they're like, man, I waited all day to get home and watch your videos or doing this. And then you see them in the meet and greet and they're so excited to see you. And it's like, there you go. That's why we do it right there.
Yep.
You know, it's not anything else. And it's like, if you can just help that one kid get through a tough time, whether they have, you know, like a Down syndrome, a medical condition or anything like that. But even if they're just like not the cool kid, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, you're getting picked on here. Well, show us the people that are picking on you first off.
Yeah.
And we'll put a stop to that. Tell somebody, but also, you know, they're looking for an out. They're looking for an escape. It takes their mind off of the negative stuff that's happening to them.
Yep.
And it's like, you know, people are trying to shame us and take that away from these kids. I was like, hold on a second now. There's a bigger picture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you and your opinion, just because you don't like it and our, you know, filming or ideas doesn't meet yours, doesn't mean that we're wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
they sit there and the people at YouTube sit there and they delete something or demonetize it first and then ask questions later.
Right.
Or they might not even ask questions.
they might not even put this video out for us.
Yeah, exactly.
Once
And
they hear this part.
if we say one wrong thing, it's like freedom of speech is being diminished immediately. And so if you sit there and try to defend yourself or whatever, they'll be like, "Oh, take it down, take it down, take it down."
Exactly.
And it's like, let us have something that everyone can enjoy, and the people who don't like it just fuck off. Go mind your own business. Like it's not that hard to mind your own business. And the fact that you feel
It costs
the need,
nothing.
Yeah, it literally does. It's actually wasting more of your time to sit there and tell us that you don't like it, because chances are, if you say something mean, I'm deleting the comment. I'm not going to give you any acknowledgement. And if you dislike the video, my favorite, and this is the biggest middle finger to people who love disliking it. They're like, "Oh, I was the first dislike." Great. Guess what? They've disabled the dislike counter now.
Yeah.
So now you can't see if you've disliked or how many people dislike the videos.
Exactly.
So I've actually seen more likes go up. I'm like, ha, bitches.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I hate it. It's my favorite. I thought about creating an entire video on my channel and be like, ha, hello, bitches. You guys thought that you were going to be funny and sit there and continuously dislike my video just to be the first dislike, or to say, I was the 5th dislike, or I was the 2nd dislike, or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what?
I mean, every single video I get more likes and dislikes. So if you're 1 dislike or the 100th dislike, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to acknowledge you for disliking my video.
Good
I'm
job.
not going to
Keyboard warrior.
Yeah. And then if I see your comment and it's mean, I'm going to delete it. And if you're being mean to my fans that are loyal to me and that really want to like watch us succeed, I'm going to delete your comment and then more than likely ban you from commenting on any future video. So all you're doing is hurting yourself, buddy. So that's my little deal. But yeah, so just don't be an asshole.
Yeah.
Life is so easy to not be an asshole. Don't get offended. Don't be rude to someone, and just do what you're supposed to do. Everyone will be in a safer, better world if you just mind your own business. Don't get offended about shit. Life's too short to be offended. Just laugh.
I seen a video with a quote here recently today, actually, and I was like, man, that really, really stuck. So here's a quote for all you negative people, or people that are just trying to be negative to gain in life.
Yeah.
You know, and be that asshole, or, you know, POS. And it's like, don't step on the toes of the people that you're going to have to kiss their ass later. Respect everyone. Yeah. And it's like, dude, yeah, you might sit there and put this guy down today, but then in 10 years, that guy's your boss now. You may need that person. And it's like, so there's your middle finger. You crushed him here, came back around, and now you got to kiss his ass.
Yeah. And for all the people who think that they're bullies or that they're the jocks or the cool kids in high school and middle school, there's also a quote that I think Logan used in his senior quote. Like, it's kind of stupid because they did this the year after I left, but they gave you, like, with your senior portrait, there was a quote that you could have underneath it.
Oh, yeah.
And Logan's quote was, I think, from Bill Gates. It said, "Be nice to nerds because chances are you'll end up working for one later."
There you go.
So all the nerdy kids are like, and then they have their backpack and their glasses and the whole thing.
Let them be.
Yeah. Be nice to them.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to work for them one day, chances are they're going to be millionaires or billionaires. And if you're mean to them, they're going to remember that.
Or, I mean, even if you don't go out of your way to have to be nice, just avoid them then.
Yeah.
If you don't like them that much,
Yeah.
And
it's not cool. Like, you're not going to get any extra girls. You're not going to make any extra money in the end. And it looks better as your persona and then as your personality if you sit there and just be nice to everyone, because at the end of the day, don't give karma a reason to be a bitch. Sit there and always, because that's my mindset is like, I'm always gonna do the right thing, because I never want to look back and say, oh, this shitty thing happened to me because I forgot to pick up the trash that I saw blowing on the side of the street.
That's it.
And that's just my mentality. So just like every time I go out to the beach, I have this mentality that I'm going to pick up at least like 3 pieces of trash. Because if everyone at the beach would
what's their names?
Chastity, Trinity, and Starlight.
If you've been to our beaches, you already know there's going to be trash everywhere.
Yeah. And so I sit there and I at least pick up 3 pieces, because I'm like, if everyone goes to the beach, picks up 3 pieces of trash, there wouldn't be a trash problem.
Right.
That's my mentality.
Exactly. And
people are like, oh my God, you're picking up trash. Yep.
Yeah.
And you're sitting there looking like a old leather bag. Yeah. But that's fine. But anyway.
And that's why karma's going to sting you in the ass.
In the beehive. But yeah, that's my rant for, like, don't be mean to people. Take a joke. If you don't like the joke, turn it off. Don't go hit someone. And because like Matthew said, now Will Smith has opened the door to slapping the shit. Like, anyone can just slap the shit out of anybody.
Yeah, just because you don't like what he said, now it's perfectly fine and accepted now.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do about it. And that person's not going to go to jail. Mm-hmm. And as long as they give themselves some sort of disciplinary action.
Yeah.
And then they're fine. They walk away.
I'll remove
with
myself from comedy clubs. I just want to slap the shit out of this comedian or whatever.
And just because I don't like what he said about my wife.
See, that's bullshit. Because like you said, if you and I did that, we'd be in jail tonight.
Oh, we would have been in jail 30 seconds before it happened.
Yeah.
If we would have got out of our seat as we were walking up there, we would have been spear tackled.
They would have tackled you like
by all of the security.
Yeah, like you were trying to bum rush a NFL game.
And everyone else was like, oh, what was Will doing? Will's getting out of a seat. Oh, look at this. He's walking up there. Mm-hmm. Oh, he's going to right hand reach around, look like he's wiping his ass, and he hits him.
Yeah.
Like, dude, y'all had so much time to stop that.
And Chris Rock, it looked like he like leaned into it.
Yeah, he definitely,
So,
and then ate it.
Yeah. And to me, it's like, all right, is it staged? And if it is staged, why? Unless it's for the ratings, because no one watches the Oscars.
I quit watching it after America's Funniest Videos.
I have never watched Oscars start to finish.
Yeah, no.
Never. I've never watched it.
I've eaten at Oscars, a restaurant, but I've never watched them. Nah,
yeah, so and if it is fake and it comes out later that it was fake, why would Will Smith resign from the Academy? Unless it was something in the making because he's going to do something bigger.
They're too far along. They've already swallowed this, and it's actually probably blown up higher than what they thought really, really fast. And now they're just committed.
Yeah. They're like,
there's no backpedaling.
Yeah. Like, Will, you got to resign, man. Yeah. Like, sorry, but
exactly
sucks. Here, you got your Oscar.
Yeah, you're gonna go to like some fake ass anger management counseling.
Yeah, just to log it on Instagram or TMZ or wherever they're gonna put it.
Exactly.
Yeah, just to satisfy the narrative that they're trying to push.
Exactly.
That's so fucked.
I'm ready to go to a comedy club and smack the shit out of somebody.
Yeah,
just Will Smith the fuck out of him.
Yeah, and my defense is gonna be Will Smith did it and he didn't go to jail. Why? Yeah. Why didn't
as they're putting us in cuffs? There's Will Smith, Will Smith,
and they're gonna be like, well, because Chris Rock didn't press charges.
Yeah, this guy hasn't even had a chance to.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what are we doing? We're wrapping up about that time.
We're about an hour 7 into it,
and we're out of drink.
Yeah,
we're left with coffee beans.
Yeah,
that was good.
All right, yeah. So I think that's about a good episode. We could probably knock another one out if you're interested in filming another one.
Definitely after we get a refill.
Yeah, I was gonna say we'd probably try one of the bangs.
Oh, whatever. Yeah.
They've been in the fridge for a while.
The bang seltzers,
Yeah. We're not going to tell you. We're just going to, we're going to go do it. And then you'll see it in the next video.
We'll bang out another episode.
All right, guys. So let us know what you think of the Mad Libs. I think we're going to start the next episode with one because it's too fun.
Don't think. We all. This is the thing now.
Yeah. Even if you guys don't like it, you're getting it anyways.
Yeah. Exactly.
Great. But anyway, thanks for stopping by the Beehive, and remember to beehive, baby. And like I said, if you want to make the drink, either rewatch the intro or the ingredient list along with the pour ratios, the ounces, and everything is going to be in the description below. Make sure you smash the thumbs up button. We love you guys a lot, and we out this motherfucker.
Oh, beehive.
Beehive, baby.